This is my BE1111 30-day challenge assignment, and my 30-day challenge itself is reading before bed. The original goal and what I saw after in this challenge. Before and at the start of the challenge, I wanted to find a somewhat viable plan to help me sleep faster and better combat my insomnia. This challenge was for me to try and test a method that could work and help alleviate my insomnia. If the challenge worked, I would have a regular sleeping schedule and to start waking up better for the day. Plus, reading is a hobby of mine, which made this challenge all the more fun and easier and helpful to do. The data collecting method. My method of collecting data was that of having lists of days of the challenge and the month of October. I would then read for a certain amount of time per week and increase accordingly. I would then rate how I slept, basically how I slept with my insomnia, and my waking up condition, whether I woke up groggy or energized for the day. My action plan. Regarding my action plan, on each night of the month of October, I will prepare a book and read for the allotted time for the day. I will then try to go to sleep, and then when I wake up for the day, I would log my results onto my journal for data collection. Data collection and notes. Regarding my data collection throughout the month in my journal, I would leave notes indicating any change in my own words to help people to understand what went on with with the data. I would use the data I collected and then put them up on graphs so that we can see the change throughout the month. These are the final results of my challenge from the sleeping wells chart and the waking up condition chart. Looking at the progress of the slept well chart. I was relatively confident with this challenge would be a steady bar up in progress, but I was sort of wrong. The data, of course, had very bumpy ups and downs as each week I increased the amount of time I had to read. There were times where I had to, the time where I improved the most for sleeping well had to be the third week, which is day 14 to 21. Day 14 to 21, I saw a very good steady increase in my waking or sleeping well. I was used to the amount of time I read and improved the quality of sleep I got, and the results really showed throughout the month. The progress of the waking up chart. The waking up chart looks better than the sleeping chart in terms of progressing up without many lower bumps. Throughout the challenge, my waking condition was way better than before the challenge when I woke up groggy and still tired almost every day. Sticking with the reading before sleeping has helped my morning health dramatically, and I think it's only up from here. The journey. From start to end, the feeling of being able to sleep faster and not stay up is amazing. Reading really stimulates me in a way that I enjoy the book while also tiring myself out reading. The start of the journey wasn't hard at all, and slowly it started producing results that I was satisfied with. As the time lengthened from week to week, it took a while to get adjusted to longer read times before sleeping, but as I got used to the quality of my sleep, and waking up conditions were miles better than my conditions before the challenge. The roadblocks and obstacles I faced and how I dealt with them. Having one of the roadblocks was having to sleep late due to things like plenty of schoolwork, studying at night, and chores within my house. This was a relatively easy fix. As problems like this arose, I just adjusted the times of things and done them earlier than I needed to. Another roadblock I hit was being in a tired mood and having to find a book to read. I would just push through the tiredness and complete the challenge, as if I didn't do it, I wouldn't have any data or progress. And the last obstacle I faced is that some days I would forget to log and have to remember my data to write. The way I fixed this was just to remind myself in the morning to do these things first so that I don't lose track of time and not write my data when I wake up or anything. What I would do differently. I would try and read different genres of books. Try test if this challenge can be done with other material. Example, like watching videos before sleeping, doing origami, or any educational practice, or doing exercises before bed. Another way I could do it was try read with purpose. So like basically read for things like work for courses or to write essays. And the last thing I think I would do differently is record different types of data, like if I got 8 hour extra hours, eight or check if I had 8 hours of sleep each day, or maybe It's just something else. We can always change how we get the data. How the challenge helped me. The challenge itself had helped me find a secure, for the most part, plan on how to sleep earlier and counteract my insomnia. This method goes also help others if they are having sleep problems. I get the benefit of sleeping early and the benefits of reading the books I like. The conclusion of the challenge. The end result of this challenge is an experience to test a plan to help with me with my sleeping problems and finding out that the plan works. Not only have I made a plan for me to counteract my insomnia, I have experienced a month of seeing results. I have also found myself enjoying the challenge as I read my favorite books and sometimes comics before sleeping. This monthly assignment that I thought was just work has helped me solve one of my life problems, which I can't be more ecstatic about. It was a fun, challenging experience going through this, and I hope in the future I'll try something of this sort again. That's the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.